Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the concept of circuit diagrams and circuit symbols. What do you mean by circuit diagram? Circuit diagram is the schematic representation of the components used in a circuit is called the circuit diagram. What does it mean? What do you mean by circuit diagram? So this is a bit technical definition. So let me make you clear. What is it? See, when we draw any circuit or when we try to show that what all is present in that electric circuit, to show it we draw a diagram. But diagram doesn't mean like we are going to show bulb or we are going to show fans. Okay, so these all appliances are being shown by some standard symbols. Okay, so that schematic representation of the components or whatever things we are using in the circuit that is represented by some of the symbols. Okay, as I'm telling you, like bulb, if you remember, the bulb is not shown like this as we see it in real. Okay, we are not showing it like this. Instead some other, like this is. Okay, so these symbols are being used. Same way key, we are not showing the switchboard in real, but we are showing it like this. Key. Fine. So what I mean to say is that circuit diagram is a diagrammatic representation in which instead of real shape or the pattern of the appliances, we are using some symbolic components. Okay, so that is called circuit diagram. Okay, now these circuit diagrams, they contain symbols. Okay, now what are the symbols? If you will see in your book on page number 159, there are some symbols given which are being shown like this. I am going to make some here and make you clear. Just like component that we are using, wire. Say wire. How to show it? In the form of a symbol. Circuit symbol. It is shown with a straight line. Fine. Then next is bulb. Okay, bulb. Instead of showing the shape of real bulb, what we are doing, we are taking it like either this way or we can show it this way also. So this is the symbolic representation of a bulb. Okay, then comes cell. How to show cell? One line. So what is cell? How it is represented? Cell is represented by a wire on both sides and two lines. One bigger line, another one smaller line. Bigger line always represents positive terminal and this smaller one represents the negative terminal. Fine. Now, what is the purpose of cell? It is the source of current and consists of two terminals, positive and negative terminal. Fine. So this is the representation of cell. Now let's come to the battery. What is battery? Battery is again a source of electric energy, and it is made up of two or more than two cells. So what will be the representation? Let us see. Wire, then positive terminal, negative terminal. Then comes positive terminal, then again comes negative terminal. And we are going to connect negative as well as positive terminal, and like this. So this is positive terminal of the battery, this is negative terminal of the battery. Fine. So this is the representation. One cell, two cell. Now if we need to have battery of three cells, then what we are going to do? We are going to show it like this. One more cell and connect negative and positive terminal. So this is a battery of three cells. Let us see how. One cell, two cell, three cell. Fine. So this is called the symbolic representation of battery. Now next is switch. I think you are very much familiar. What is the symbol of switch? Switch is represented like this. This is how we represent the switch. This is an open, okay, means when the switch is in off position, means the circuit is not closed, current is not flowing. And another one is this one, and like this. So this is a closed one when the switch is on. This is switch is off. Fine. So these are the two representations of the switch. Now what does a switch does? Switch is a device used to make or break the circuit. Means either the current will stop flowing through the circuit or the current will keep on flowing through the circuit. So these are the circuit diagram and circuit symbols. The representation of the components in a circuit by symbolically, okay, through symbols. So what are the various components that we have discussed? Wire, bulb, then cell, battery and switch. Fine. So I hope the things are clear to everyone. What is the, now let us draw some circuit diagrams using the symbols. Let us make a closed circuit when a bulb is there with various components. So wire, and we are going to have a battery, positive terminal, negative terminal, then again positive, then negative. Make sure that the lines are even. Then we are going to connect negative with positive. So this is our positive terminal, this is negative terminal. Now here we are going to use a bulb. The symbolic representation was circle, and in circle there was a cross. Then we are going to have here switch. So how to make a switch? And this is how we will show the switch. Now let us name the components. Wire, this is battery, this is a bulb, and this is switch. Okay. Now let us make one more, and that circuit diagram would be for an open circuit. This is a circuit diagram for a closed circuit when the current is flowing through all of the circuit. Closed circuit. Okay. Now let us make one more circuit diagram. I am going to erase it. First make a closed circuit. Then not connected. Okay, here we are going to show the bulb cross in a circle, then battery positive negative positive negative, and positive negative would be connected, and this is wire, this is battery, this is bulb, and this is open key or switch. Now this circuit diagram is for an open circuit. Circuit diagram for an open circuit. Okay, so these are two circuit diagrams showing, or we are using here the different components in the symbolic forms. So these are two circuit diagrams when the circuit is closed or when the circuit is opened. Fine. So revise it, prepare it, and practice by drawing.